Recursion and financial modeling. Question 5. Daryl has a reducing balance loan. 5 lines of the amortization table for Daryl's loan are shown below. Part A. What amount did Daryl originally borrow? From the first line of the amortization table, we can see that he borrowed $240,000. Interest is calculated monthly, and Daryl makes monthly payments. Part B. Show that the interest rate for this loan is 4% per annum. From the first line of the amortization table, we can see that the interest charged in the first month is $800. So the interest rate is 800 divided by 240,000 times 100 equals 1/3% per month. We multiply this by 12, and that gives us 4% per annum. Part C. Write down the values of P, Q, and R rounded to the nearest cent in the boxes provided below. P equals the interest rate per annum 4 divided by 112. And then we multiply this by $237,893, which is the balance of the previous month. This equals $792.98. To calculate the value of Q, the principal reduction, we do 1,500 minus 792.98 equals $707.02. R is equal to the balance of the previous month take away the principal reduction. And this is $237,185.98. Question 6. Daryl spent $120,000 of the money he borrowed on machinery. The value of the machinery will be depreciated using the unit cost method by $3.50 per hour of use. The recurrence relation below can be used to model the value of the machinery Vn after n years. Part A. Use recursion to show that the value of the machinery after 2 years is $98,160. So we start from V0 equals 120,000, V1 equals V0 minus 10,920 equals 109,080, and V2 equals V1 minus 10,920, which is equal to 98,160 as required. Part B. The machinery is used all 52 weeks of the year and for the same number of hours each week. For how many hours each week is the machinery used? The depreciation rate is $10,920 per year. We divide this by 52 weeks, and that is $210 per week. Now, we divide $210 by $3.50, and that gives us 60 hours per week. Part C. The recurrence relation above could also model the year-to-year value of the machinery using flat rate depreciation. What annual percentage flat rate of depreciation is represented? For this, we are going to divide 10,920, which is the depreciation per year, by $120,000 times 100, and that is 9.1%. Question 7. Daryl takes out a new reducing balance loan of $220,000. The interest rate for the loan is 4.4% per annum, compounding fortnightly. This loan is to be repaid fortnightly over 10 years. Part A. In which of the 10 years will Daryl pay the most interest? That is quite obvious that that's going to be the first year because this is when the balance of the account is the highest. The scheduled repayments are $1,046.62 per fortnight. However, Daryl finds that he can afford to pay $1,200 per fortnight and decides to do so for the duration of the loan. Part B. How many of Daryl's repayments will be exactly $1,200? We are going to use Finance Solver on available CAS technology. Interest rate is 4.4 per annum. Principal value $220,000. PMT is negative 1,200. Future value is 0, and payment periods per year is 26 because there are 26 fortnights in a year. And that gives us 219 repayments of exactly $1,200. Part C. After 5 years of repayments, Daryl receives an inheritance of $100,000. Lucky Daryl. And wishes to immediately pay off the remaining balance of the loan. Will Daryl have enough money to pay off the loan in full? Justify your answer with a relevant calculation. Use Finance Solver on available CAS technology to calculate the future value after 5 years, that is 5 times 26 equals 130 repayments. We can see that the future value is $99,759.42. Yes, Daryl has enough money to pay off the loan in full. Question 8. To fund his retirement, Daryl invests $600,000 in a perpetuity. The perpetuity earns interest at the rate of 3.8% per annum. Interest is calculated and paid quarterly. Let Vn be the value of Daryl's investment after n quarters. Write down a recurrence relation in terms of V0, Vn plus 1, and Vn that would model the value of this investment over time. So let's start with V0, which is $600,000. 3.8% per annum is also equal to 0.038, and we divide this by 4, that equals 0.0095 per quarter. So Vn plus 1 equals 1.0095 Vn, and we are going to subtract the amount that he receives per quarter. To calculate that, we are going to multiply 0.0095 by $600,000, and that is $5,700. So this is the amount that we subtract.